stand by for further details. We return you now to your regularly scheduled program.
Hello to those of you who are feeling called to this reading in particular. Welcome to your mystery reading. The first thing that we're going to do is shuffle out one card from the Prismavisions Tarot to get the context or the general energy of your reading. If you'd like to be a part of the community that I'm trying to create, subscribe and hit that notification bell. And if you're interested, you can also find me on TikTok. The link to that will be in the description. And before I get you your first card, remember that this is a general reading that could be meant for more than one person. So if you're struggling to find meaning in a message, that's okay. Just let it go because it might just be meant for someone else. If it truly was meant for you, the universe and your spirit guides will make that obvious to you either sometime during this reading or sometime during your journey. So, for the first card for you, we have the Nine of Wands with the Moon and Sagittarius. I also just saw 111. So, immediately here, I am picking up on someone who feels quite exhausted. And the first thing I want to say, I just saw 420 like a vision. That could be significant for someone. But I was talking about someone who's feeling very exhausted. Sometimes I forget what I'm talking about like mid-sentence because with having ADHD, I forget things randomly. Like if I'm having a conversation with someone, my mind will be like active when I don't mean for it to be, and I'll forget what we're talking about. I don't know, that could be a message in of itself for someone where communication is hard because you're forgetful in some way. You could have struggle like memory-wise, and bad memory could be from unprocessed trauma. Even though I still have like pretty bad short-term memory sometimes, I will definitely say that my memory has gotten better since I have healed personally. And I definitely feel I'm not alone in that. And, oh yeah, what I was saying in the beginning, the first message that came through was, you're not alone, when I picked up on like that exhausted person, like you being exhausted. The first thing that the universe and your spirit guides want you to know is that you're not alone. We're all tired. And that's not to diminish how you feel. Just, I really want you to know that the fight that you're going through, the challenges you're facing, you are not facing them alone. There are a lot of changes going on. There always has been. And humanity is really just now starting to get comfortable with change. And it's one person at a time, and now it's your time to shine. And I saw 333. There could be something here about shining your light through expressing yourself. But you first need to be focused on growing and expanding, like mentally and emotionally, really understanding yourself on a very, very deep level. And I just saw a card, like from these cards that I'm shuffling in my hand right now, an image that I drew of like a black hole. If you feel like a void within you, or just feels like there's something within you that no matter what you do, it never goes away, or this feeling feeling like you can never be fulfilled, like it just really feels like there's unhealed trauma or pain like standing in the way on many different levels. I don't even know why I'm holding these cards, because I still have to get a second card. But with the moon here, you could definitely be going through something challenging here. And the universe and your spirit guides really want to help you navigate. They want to be that light for you in your situation. 4, 5, 6. They want to be that light for you for a reason. I'm also feeling something here about you being a light for others. Maybe there are some challenges that you're facing here that you can eventually share with others how you got through those challenges, people who are facing those same challenges in the future. Or now, it just depends. There's definitely something here about making a difference. Don't underestimate the power of your voice, the power of your healing, the power of your own judgment and your own decision making. The best way to make a difference is to focus on you, to choose you and your health and your worth and what you deserve. For your second card, I have the Queen of Wands. I'm really feeling believe in yourself. I did 5, 5, 5. There are some big changes going on in your life. Believe in yourself. Be patient with yourself. Rest when you need it. Connect with yourself when you need it. Whenever you feel pain, anxious, sad, anger, those uncomfortable feelings, pay attention to what thoughts are creating them so you can change the way you think, to change how you feel, and to ultimately change the kinds of decisions that you make. You need to trust yourself more to make the right decision and believe in yourself more, especially if you are a person who values morals. There's something very beautiful and attractive, regardless of your gender, about this Queen of Wands energy. I just think like right now you really, really just need to be pouring energy. I'm also feeling in faith and trust into yourself right now. You need to be focused on filling your own cup before filling that person's cup or your job's cup or, whatever cup. There could be like a specific cup here that's significant for someone. That's an interesting message to come through. Don't take it if it resonates, but if it does, there you go. But now I'm going to wrap up this reading with a couple cards from a deck big enough to shuffle from this box of cards that I have. I'm really interested in seeing what comes through with these cards. I'm also feeling, before I get those 2 cards, I'm feeling something here about depression and how you need to be focused on having faith in yourself before learning to trust yourself. It's that negative attitude or outlook that's really, you're already exhausted as it is, but when you look at things from such a negative viewpoint, it's going to create more exhaustion in your life, and it's going to make it harder for you to come out of challenging situations. So it's very important for you to focus on, like when you're being faced with the unknown, it's very important to be focused on the good outcomes rather than the bad outcomes, but to also be open to bad outcomes. I feel like most of the weight you carry is in your mind. It could be both. But it feels, especially with the song Dizzy by Grandson, that could be a significant song for you. There's definitely some brain fog here that's really holding you back. For your first card, we have Don't Be Afraid of Life. If you're not afraid of life, there is no such thing as loss. Regardless of what happens, what's lost will always be replaced. I do feel here that you need to work on having a more balanced appreciation for life and finding a deep acceptance for things that you can't control and just the way that life is in both light aspects, which is easy, but more specifically in the darker aspects. Like the feminine energy is coming through so strong, and it's really being confirmed by this Queen of Wands here. You really need to be focused on your inner world, getting more comfortable in your thoughts, your feelings, your fiery energy, and your emotions, your thoughts. I don't know if I already said those. But just really getting comfortable with being connected with your internal world. And I just burped. So there could definitely be something here that you need to release mentally and emotionally, because I feel like this exhaustion is much deeper than the workload or the weight that you're carrying through everyday life. 1, 2, 3, trust that everything happens for a reason. There is some sort of loss here, actually, that you need to heal from, to find closure with. This feels like more inner child related, like something having to do with your parents. You need to give yourself a fair chance to process, how you feel and what you think about life, and how you feel and what you think about death. I'm definitely feeling something here about reparenting yourself right now. For your last card, we have a song, I think it's called Exerces by Deftones. The lyrics say, "Universe surrounds, when you're ready, it waits for us to leave this earth. Come on, they're calling your name out." And we have the number 37 that is in the bottom corner there. Since I accidentally said that backwards, there could be something here about mirroring. Maybe that's a concept that the universe and your spirit guides really want you to understand. They really want you to better understand manifestation and how powerful your mind and your feelings truly are. With this Deftones song lyrics, let me get a drink of water real quick and think about this for a second. Right when I was getting a drink of water, I saw 1, 2, 3 on the clock and 12, 12. Communicating more, setting boundaries more, trust that is happening for a reason. It really feels like the universe, this card is confirming that the universe, it'll be there after you die, but it's still here now while you're still alive. Your connection with the universe transcends realities. Wow, that's very deep. Your connection with the universe is constant, and it either shows up as resentment or being open to it or closed off. And if you're closed off to that connection with the universe, it ultimately harms you. It's like the universe doesn't want, it really wants to repair its relationship with you. It wants to help you better understand why you're going through what you're going through. That's why they want you to listen and to communicate with them more. They're calling your name out, even though when you actually listen to this song, it's pretty heavy. The energy in it is very heavy. It's honestly kind of dark, but as I'm reading it for this reading, it's like the universe is calling your name out. It's really, really trying to connect with you and almost even, tempt you with something, but in a playful kind of way. Yeah, I think the universe wants to offer you something that you have always deserved since day one, since you were a child. I'm also feeling something here about how this reality is built for humans. Honestly, not sure how that resonates. So just take it however. If it doesn't resonate, don't worry about it. But yeah, in general, there's this energy of exhaustion, and you need to allow yourself more space and time to rest, so you can really process your thoughts and emotions and heal from something and release something, so you can make more room in your life to spend less time on rest. It's just, be patient with yourself, because you deserve it. Be kind to yourself, because you deserve it, especially in a time where you're being called to just be so honest with yourself. It's hard. It is exhausting. So let yourself rest when you need it. Listen to your body. That will be the end of your reading. I hope that it was helpful or relevant in some way. If you liked it, hit the like button to show me that. That is the best way to support me. And if you'd like to offer even more support, you can donate through the thanks button directly below the video. Absolutely not obligated, but always very much appreciated. Feel free to leave a comment if you have any. I'd really, really love to connect with you more. And thank you so, so much to those of you who have shown your support thus far. It really does mean a lot to me, and it really does make a difference. And the last thing that I want to say is thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you around.